I can be myself. I don't have to pretend to be someone else because they give me a space to be myself whenever, however.
God is good!
All the time!
And all the time!
God is good! When Jesus says yes, nobody can say no.
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 I'm Katya Mendelson, I'm the director, and we actually started completely by accident. AMP is not a drama association, it's not a theatre group, it is a NGO that is there to assist refugees in crisis. We have youth support groups, so youth can come together, talk about issues that are important, have discussions and learn about their rights and about the rights of others, which is all really important. Chisamani Centre, which is where we're filming, they sent us an invitation to join their 2019 youth festival, and they said, why didn't you could see if a group of your youths want to come and put on a 15-minute thing. And so I was like, well, that sounds like fun. I did 4 years of drama and now I'm not doing any drama, so I'd like to do some drama with some people who are keen. AMP, which sounds for Adonis Masati Project, they said, okay, go for it, get a group together. So I said, anyone who's interested, and I got this bunch rocking up, which I thought I was quite lucky with.
My beautiful daughter! Hey, where is your brother? That boy has been disrespectful with this ladies and I do not like it at all.
But Daddy, Daniel did not go to school today.
You know, outside of this house might be Cape Town, but in my house, this is Congo.
Okay, my early impression of the story was that I didn't think it was going to get this far because when we started, like the first few weeks, people were not coming and we had so many ideas and we didn't know which one to choose. So I was like, this is not going to work and we're not going to get through this. We're not going to get anything from this. And every time when the other one is here, the other one is not here, and the other one gets tired because like he's coming and the other one's not coming. So I felt like that's not going to work, but at the end of the day, it did work.
When we first started formulating the story, to me it didn't seem that serious as it is now. For the first time, I thought it was just something to keep us out of the hood, like from gangsterism and all other events. Like for now, I feel like if I don't act, I don't feel the same way that I feel when I'm on stage. So it's become like part of my life eventually.
Boss, see that place down there, no?
Where?
They were the hunters. Post on that stool, maybe.
Who come?
The one that loved it. Hey, Danke Azalani, call us names, Bongo Boys, Wakanda forever. Not such a big guy when his shoes will smell like piss for the whole day.
And now you remember.
Oh yeah.
The most valuable thing I learned in this program process was that voice projection. I never knew how to, project my voice and, make everyone understand the message that I'm trying to, share with people. And then when I got into this whole thing, and then, that's where I learned.
I think drama is useful for young people because drama is part of art. It's the same thing as poetry. We get to express ourselves. We get to feel certain feelings that other people do feel as well. Like when you act out a certain role, you get to understand how that person feels.
Many people can't express themselves because they feel like they're going to get judged by others. There's a pressure around, like social pressure, peer pressure that doesn't allow you to express yourself fully. And I think drama is one of the ways where people can express themselves freely, where people appreciate what you're doing. Also in terms of if it's dancing or if it's acting, if it's art, people can appreciate it and fall in love with your piece, what you're doing. So I think it's expressive and it's very important in our youth.
Big man, look at the time. You are late. So you think wearing like this makes you look like a gangster, eh? My son, when I see you wearing like this, you look like Shaka Zulu. Shaka.
What's going on here? What are you looking at?
Hey, we know the trouble that you've been doing, don't lie. The people in the church has been saying that my son has become a gangster. We know the trouble that you've been doing. So do not come here with that innocent face. Huh? Do you know how you have embarrassed me, your father?
Even me, your grandfather.
The church? What do they know? They know nothing, man.
Hey, don't you lie. Don't you come in my house and lie. Stealing and fighting and no school. Papa, somebody said he had a fair gun, saying it was real.
Hey!
Hey!
What is wrong with you boys? So, you think I raise you to raise your son with all this disrespect?
Well, the issue that caught my attention was the fact that that there were Congolese boys wanting to join gangsterism, and I was not aware of that. I was aware of gangsterism, but not the fact that some foreign boys wanted to be in gangs. So it really caught my attention, and I was really shocked. I didn't know how to react to that. I was perplexed. I didn't know what to do because that's not normal. You always see the South Africans or other kinds of gangs, and you're just like, wow, is this the new thing? So that caught my attention. I was just really shocked.
So you smoke here all day? That's fun for you? 3 years of school and left? You can't even see that through?
You thought you're going to varsity, huh?
I have worked hard. I have every right.
Teachers taught you to pretty for trouble.
You think I had an easy time, right? All the gossip about how I sought sex to get across the borders. Boys asking if Congolese girls had nicer boobs, saying they could see our underwears. But I got through that though, even though it was going on forever. You only have 2 more years of school, but you join a gang. That's your life, your whole life.
Hey man, if not me then who? Who's defending your family? Do you think your dad will, huh?
Boss, here's my plan, Buddha. We are gonna use Bra Enoch's gun.
Boss, look here, are you a good shot?
Boss, I never miss a target. This is gonna be crazy, bruh. This is gonna be like an action movie. We're gonna break them into pieces.
Boss, but look here, we need boss watching the house since I can try something with my family.
What said they know, huh?
Bruh, he told my sister he had fire since I. So we need someone watching the house because it can burn my family down.
Boss, Tsepo lives next to your house. If he uses petrol, he burn his own car down, my bro.
You have a shack. You can just make another one. You won't think about it if it tries burning my family down. We need boys watching the house in case you try something. You know I'm in this.
Boss, you're not in this for family, man. You are king building your kingdom. You know if you're not holding the gun, then it's against your coke, my bro. So don't give me that cock of being a family superhero, my bro.
So you're not doing anything about it, huh?
Boss, your family is a sick country, bro. And you a refugee, you a man. A man needs his own place. Isn't that you, huh? You and me are like brothers. If you don't have my back, then nobody does.
Have my family's back, man. How about that, huh?
And we improvised for a while, but they knew the kind of things that they wanted to talk about. They wanted to talk about gangsterism. A couple of the girls very strongly pushed the idea of talking about gender-based violence, which I thought was great. We had discussions throughout the improvisations of it, and I feel like some of the boys really changed some of their attitudes, because at the beginning there were some quite retroactive attitudes. You'd also see it in the youth groups when there were gender discussions. You'd hear quite archaic ideas. But the girls really pushed forward to kind of educate the boys, and they kind of all grew on it together, which was really nice to see, because you always worry that you'll do something that speaks to a very real issue and even the people making it won't quite grasp what's trying to be done here.
If you keep annoying him like that, she'll go back in hospital before the end of the week. And then bake in again with him at the end of the next, because God knows she shouldn't go hungry. You know what? I didn't know our brother could be so stupid.
Come on, sister. He's free to be stupid. This country loves its right? What good is our freedom in rights if everyone else gets to be free to ignore them year after year? Same old story. Things, promises. Why does this place even celebrate June 16 if the youth can do nothing about this slavery?
Listen to me.
You must get into education and not be like our brother.
Wait, sister, education is the key. But the key to what? I need more than education to lift me up. I guess I could get a gangster boyfriend. Good life, right? When you beat her and the sun comes through the walls, you tune up your music.
Okay, let me apologize. Next time I'll just lay there and listen, since that will help everyone.
That's their rights. Like that guy who tore you up. Do you still feel his breath? Did he sound like our brother? Did he look like our neighbor? He's free out there. If I could give advice to one of the characters, it would be Mpumi. She's Tepo's girlfriend. Well, currently in the play, she's in a toxic relationship. And I would tell you to, like, if you love someone like that much, you should be able to love someone and to the extent of letting go, of walking away when you feel like the atmosphere doesn't suit you anymore. So you should just walk away, because sticking to a toxic relationship is going to destroy you mentally as well. Yeah.
Mother warned me, but also said, love comes with pain. Love is carried in his fist. I'm not good enough, not strong, not brave, not clever. The future belongs to him. Everything belongs to him. I'm afraid of losing him or finding worse than him without him keeping me small. I don't know how high I'll grow. I'm not good enough, not strong enough, not brave enough, not clever enough. You tell me so.
I've learned how to speak loud, clearly in this whole play. But what most I've learned is that it's not easy living an abusive relationship, especially if you loved the person, you've been through a hard time with the person, hoping someday it's gonna change. You fought people for that person. So I have learned that it's not always easy to get out of certain situations. Yeah, basically, that's like the main thing I've learned in my character.
Are you a woman? Nothing more. You put her self-esteem down. He's going to town. She stays at home, cooking, cleaning, and looking after his nana. But he still calls her, you nothing. A woman beautiful as the sunshine. She'll make her weekdays into days of strength. He takes you for the food and expects you to be cool. Afterwards, he plays on the cool and wants you to save him food because you're a woman under his feet. A real woman should never let her position be a condition. Sister, stand up. Walk out of this game. He says he leads the game and I must play along. What will I do as a sister? Life is sweeter when you're up, but you won't be this time. Mama warned me about these men of mine. She said, baby, take time to know him. Didn't listen to mama. I went straight to church and married my man. I didn't know I was marrying a madman.
Do you know how much we have sacrificed for you to be here in this country? Huh? I jump borders. Even in this area, they gave me a nickname. They call me border jumper because of you. Huh?
And of course, xenophobia was a huge thing. They've all experienced it. South Africa is riddled with it. And it was very important that they got the opportunity to tell their story, and not just even tell their story, but just put forth the feeling of how it feels to be isolated and singled out in such a way.
You know, now they point at you and say, look at this boy sharing this family. Look at this Congolese boy. Then what? They burn us down. How have you forgotten that? Eh? How have you forgotten men on fire? Houses on fire? You make them free to hate us. They keep hating us. Because when you do crime, they make us pay. They shame us, spit on us each and every day.
And we don't see it much. We extended the play, and we took it to the 2020 Zabalaza Festival in March, like for a full hour for it. And there was a feeling in the room when they talked about the bad treatment from South Africans, and slight discomfort, but you have to make people uncomfortable because they should be uncomfortable about these things.
What's freedom without respect if they are free to hate us? They are free to rape, spit on, then kill their own kind. I wish that this world is colorblind, no rainbow nation, that they don't pick favorites, what suits them best and what don't. Why do they make us feel like foreigners in our own continent? What is Ubuntu when they can't even love?
But also I hope they had fun. It was actually great during the Chisamani Festival seeing everyone just laughing like crazy, like the kids, so refugee kids watching it and getting all the references. Some references I do not get. I still am not sure what a coconut mampara is.
Papa, what did I do? What have I done to deserve such a useless coconut mampara?
Seeing themselves on stage, you could tell that they really enjoyed it. For once it was a story for them, about them.
Working with other refugees, I suppose it's very awkward because I didn't really know them. They had different personalities, and most of the time it clashed. Like I didn't like what they said, and it was basically just like here and there. But creating this piece was very, very unique because different experiences came together, and we got to learn of each other and feel for one another. And eventually we created a piece that I think is good and representable to throughout our world. So yeah.
Okay, the experience in the youth group made an impact in my life because it changed me in a way that I had a low self-esteem and I didn't believe in myself so much because of how I grew up. So when I was with them, I felt at home and I grew confidence in myself. I believe that I can do this, and I did it because of them. So every time when I am with them, I can be myself. I don't have to pretend to be someone else because they give me a space to be myself whenever, however. So it changed my life so much. And the play also, I could relate to it, so I don't have to fake it. I just act natural. So that really changed my life.
You must know me. You must know me.
Know me.
Okay, stay there.
Okay, first is you must know me.
You
must know me.
Together. And then there you go. We go together because Chipo's not here.
You're gonna go along alone. Just say know me. Don't say you must know me.
We do it after.
Know me, know meaning.
Yeah.
Wait.
You must
Next
know
line
me.
is know if I can do from you must know me.
No, from the top, man.
No African lost, no African bird, no African brought low.
No African fatherless, sisterless. No African motherless, fatherless, sisterless.
You must know me.
Know me.
Keep it.
Oh, it was fun. For me, it was fun. I actually got to learn few basics language of other African brothers like me, and get to understand what they like and what they don't like, It was amazing.
No African is a foreigner in Africa. No African is a stranger in Africa. No African lost, no African bird, no African brought low.
No African motherless, fatherless, sisterless.
You must know me.
Know me.
Know me.
Know me.
No African is a foreigner in Africa.